Hey, it's Snorgle. Welcome back to Mizi NO, but this bad kitty is breaking all my stuff. All right. To put this back together, as I recall, it was kind of a chalky little vase. I don't know where all these pieces go. So, okay. So, as I recall, we're gonna put all these so they're sort of in the way that they're probably going. Because I recall, most of the lines were kind of swooping from the left up, right? Maybe like that. Maybe. I mean, it could be like that too. Some were kind of swooping down, some were a little swoopy. So, okay, we're just gonna put all these where I kind of think the orientation is gonna be, and then we'll figure it out from there. That's probably right. I find this to be a little bit helpful when on these lines. This is, I think, my opinion is, this is actually one of the harder ones that they have. It might be that one. That one's hard to tell. Okay, Mitzi, stop it. Okay, that's probably like that, yeah. I feel like this is probably a side of it, right? I think that's right. That's probably right. It's not, no, it's probably like that. More like that. That seems better. Okay. Look at this one. This would have to be far left. So if let me move these out of the way a little bit so we can get stuff out of the way. Stop. Okay. So over here. Okay. I just want to separate all these. That makes a huge difference for me. Let's spend some time doing this. This is probably what's going to be up here as well. Mitzi, stop it. Maybe that's right. I'm not sure. We'll leave that one over here because that one I'm unclear about. This is probably right here. Probably right there. Yeah, that's probably right. Okay. Put all these over here so I can start putting things together here. Just get them separated. That's curious. I think this one's curious because it's got a little lump there. That's interesting. Okay. Mitzi keeps breaking these into. This might go up here. I think this goes up here. I think that's up there. I'm pretty relatively sure about that. Maybe this goes. That could go over here somewhere. Maybe. This one I'm not so sure about anymore. Yeah, see that curve is the same. Okay, well we're getting it. We're slowly getting it together. Okay. Yeah. This. Oh no. Wait. We got a thing. We got a thing. I'm pretty excited about it. Not gonna lie. It's probably like this, probably. Does this connect with this? It doesn't, but okay. That's pretty good. That's not too bad. Wait. This looks similar. Do you think this connects up here? It does. Yes, it does. Mitzi, stop it. Probably like this? Probably? Not sure. I feel like there has to be something else there, though. Okay, let's see. We got some. Oh, look at this. There's a perfectly round circle. It's curious. Okay, we'll just move this stuff over here because this is fine at this point. At this point, it's fine. Okay. Oh, it kind of reminds me of this. I actually think this is one of the harder. I think this is one of the harder ones. I think. Okay, so if I recall correctly, this one kind of went swoop, It's got to be like this, which means there's got to be another thing here. Also, what's gonna connect up with this circle? It's got to be relatively. Stop it. It's got to be obvious. There's ones that are circles, right? I'm just looking around. I'm not seeing any other. I mean, I'm sure they're there. I'm sure you're looking at saying, Snorgle, you dope. Well, I can't help it. Let's see. We'll just. It's probably so many that it's kind of obfuscated, maybe? Sure. There's a decent amount of circles, though. And like this one's curious too. That's very specific, right? No, that's not. I still think this one's like maybe here. Mitzi, what are you doing? Wait, hold on. There we go. Okay, so that's exactly what it is. It's kind of obfuscated. Oh, nope. Is it on the bottom? It's on the bottom. Nice. Okay, this is good. This is really good. This is super helpful. That's. I think I'm screwing this up. I don't know what this is, but we'll put this down here for now. Okay, so we're looking for ones that we look like one that can slot right into there. Where would it be? Let's see. So, you know, I'll tell this story. I was as you know, I've had to get a bunch of work done on my gaming PC, the very one I'm using right now, because my motherboard fried. And so I went to Micro Center. I don't mind saying the name because they're not a sponsor, but I want to have a conversation about it because I was so angry. I looked at my bill. I bought it and I didn't even think twice about what they charged me. And I got back and I was like, what if that is way too much? They charged me way too much. And they initially, because, you know, I thought to myself, if it had been, because I was ready, like I knew that if it was going to cost too much to replace, I'm just going to buy a new PC. Because, you know, I mean, the sunk cost fallacy, right? I understand that, and that was my whole sort of modus operandi. Here, yeah, this goes here. Cool. This is good. This is neat. Is this near the bottom? Maybe it might be. Anyway, I went and I looked at the receipt that they gave me, and what they quoted me was very reasonable. It was a nice upgrade. It was very reasonably priced. I got a brand new motherboard that was better than the one I had, and I switched to I got a pretty decent Ryzen CPU, and I upgraded to DDR5 RAM from DDR4, and so it was Mitzi, stop it. And so I was really glad about that. But then I looked at it, I was like, I would have just bought a new PC if this cost me. I was so angry. I was so mad that they screwed it up that bad. And does this go in here? No, that doesn't, that's a trick. They're tricking me. I was so angry. I was livid. And right as I discovered that, literally like 2 minutes later, as I'm sitting here fuming, I get a thing from Micro Center, an email from Micro Center saying, hey, tell us how we did. And I was like, you're darn right I'm going to tell you how you did. And I went over and does this fit? That kind of doesn't. No, that's not the right curve. I like sort of building out from here, though. I think this is good. I'm just looking for that curve. Looking for that curvy curve. And I just gave a scathing review. I gave like out of 10, I gave like 8 and 9s for everything dealing with directly with the people that I dealt with. Every single person I dealt with was great. The technician who was working on my repairs was fantastic. But I gave like 2s to the way that it worked, the way Micro Center worked, how that could possibly happen. And literally less than 12 hours later, I got a call from the manager and she was like, I'm so sorry, we should have caught this. Like, I was just once again very impressed. Nice, that gives us something to work with. Cool. I was so impressed. So I'm back to like a Micro Center again. it's and again, like I said, it's not obviously not a sponsor, but I just you know, I just I wanted to give that shout out because I was so angry when I saw that they charged me almost twice what they quoted me. And you know, I used to work part-time in university. I used to work part-time in a garage, you know, where they fix cars. And that type of stuff here in North America, they rip you off on purpose. They do it 100% on purpose. And most people don't realize how much they're getting ripped off. And I thought, it's that old thing, huh? You know? But they made it right. The nice part is they 100% called. They made it right. I'm so impressed with them. So I do think like maybe this, maybe that. I do think that I think this is the bottom. Yeah, this is the bottom part. So wait, does this go in here? Nope. It does. Cool. So I'm going to continue to be. I'm going to be a fan of Micro Center from now on. That's not it. Wait. That's not it. There was a couple of things that had little notches like that. Yeah, I'm so. Mitzi, get your snoot out of there. I was just. There we go. Good. Yeah, I was just very impressed with how they handled it. They were very apologetic. They absolutely made sure that I did right. I ended up spending less than the quote. They ended up not only giving me the money back, but also giving me a discount because they screwed up. And I just really appreciate that type of. I really appreciate that. So I want to give them a shout out. So shout out Micro. They don't need a shout out from me certainly, but shout out to Micro Center for doing the right thing. Everybody makes mistakes, and you made a mistake and you owned it and did it right. So I appreciate that. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to find this piece and I'm not finding it. So we'll keep going. These are always smaller than. I think that this is about the right shape. I don't think this goes here. That's too small. We need something in between. Do we have any? This could be up here somewhere. Maybe. Okay. Mitzi, what are you doing? Stop it. You're making such a bad kitty. I'm trying to. It almost seems like it has to go this way, but I don't recall. I don't think that's right. Maybe it's this. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know where that one's going. I'm a little confused on that one. I'm not seeing the other one that fits into there. Oh well, that's fine. It's gonna be. It's gotta have just a tiny little curve on it. It's subtle, and it's gonna be a single one too. Let's see. I'd like to know where that one is gonna bump in there as well. Like this one too is curious, right? That's a very distinct shape. It's a very distinct circular shape that maybe this fits into, that maybe that fits into. Okay, so that's good. I like that. Would this be like here? Well, let me see. No, I don't. That's going the wrong way. It's got to go this way. So, I don't know. Not sure about that one yet. We'll keep going. This one almost has to be like this, which means there's got to be one that slots into there, right? So do we see one that looks like it's going to just slurp into there and be extra special? This is curious though. Like this pattern here. I thought I saw one up here that had that same kind of pattern. I swear I saw one up here that did. Mitzi, honestly, this kitty is such a bad kitty. I don't understand how one kitty can be so bad. I mean, I do. Cat. What was that? I swear there was one up here. Oh well. Yeah, that one doesn't work either. That's fine. We'll keep going. Wait. This almost has to be like that, right? This almost has to, which means what's going to glorp into there? It's probably like colored. I mean, not with it's a single color. And it's got to have that thing go swoop. You see one that goes swoop? That does. That goes, hey, look, it's a little V. Okay, then we have this thing here. Mitzi, we've talked about this multiple times. You have to stop. Okay, let's see. Does this glorp into there? No, it's similar, but it's not quite the same. What about this? No. That does not. Let's see. Okay, let's yeah, I was just impressed that the manager of the store called me, was very apologetic and super nice about it, and I just really appreciated that very much. I genuinely did. No, that's not. That's fine. Okay. I mean, it could be over here, right? This could be over here, like this, maybe. Maybe. Not sure. Mitzi, honestly, I swear that cat. This maybe feels like it's right. Clearly not, though. I think this one has to go like this, though. I think this one, if I recall, there's only one place like right around here or something where it's like that. Do we have any others that are sort of concentrated like that? That's not right. Is this? No. I don't know whether there was a big thick line like that either. I thought they were more uniform. Obviously not, but... Okay, let's see. Where are we going here? What is going on? What is going on? Okay. Oh, dear. I think I picked the hardest DLC to do. Is this good? It does. Cool. Cool. Wait. I'm trying to... If these two... This seems like it's more right. Like it's more correct. Yeah, I don't know what that... This one is confusing me, so we're gonna... I think that this would be like... Oh, wait. Yep. There we go. There we go. I always get, it's funny. I always get that I never can judge the size of these very well. You know? It's always confusing for me to judge the sizes. Maybe this is up here? No. I think it has to be that way. So we'll just, Mitzi, get out of there. Nice. Wait. No, hold on. We got a couple potentials that can slot into there, though. Where are they? There were a couple that were kind of had that same shape. No, that's fine. I'm not seeing them now, but that's okay. I mean, like I said, there's this one, but that one doesn't really... It looks close, but it's not going to do it. And this one's going to have we need something that has a something that has a line on it. Mitzi. Such a bad kitty. Such a bad kitty. And the thing is, Mitzi knows she's being bad. Like she knows it. And she just keeps doing it because she gets away with it. Almost like people. Let's see. That doesn't fit. That might. No, that doesn't. That's silly. That doesn't fit. That's fine. Let's see. Wait, would this fit in here? No. What about this? No. I'm just looking for things that have a big V on it that could be helpful here. This looks like it might, but it's going the wrong way. That's the wrong orientation. Wait. That going there? No. It's a little sharper than that. Mitzi. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the design. There were these two that kind of went like swooped up here. So this could be over here somewhere. Wait. There we go. Cool. That's funny. I don't remember things. I think it has to be this way, but I was a little bit off. I didn't remember this one swooping down. Obviously it is swooping down. I just didn't remember it. Okay. We need this one here. This one should be... Mitzi, get your tail out of here. Oh my gosh. No, not that. It does kind of look like that's the right curve though, you know? A little bit. I don't know. Maybe? Maybe. So this one must swoop down all the way down here. So we need to try to get some of the bottom stuff happening here too. Let's see. Could this go there? No. Oh, it does. Wow. I did not realize that this goes down that extreme. My memory did not remember that one at all. Okay, where's one that's got a nice gentle curve we can get for in here? Not seeing it. This is kind of Mitzi. Honestly. This one is pretty big and chunky. That doesn't fit there though. It doesn't fit there. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know where that one's going. I don't know where that one's going. Which is fine. I don't have to. Okay, let's see. Still looking for that chunky V, and I'm not seeing it. We already got these two. That's not it. I do think I picked the hardest DLC to play. I think this is definitely the hardest one because there's not many patterns that you can depend on. This is interesting. Mitzi. We've discussed this multiple times. Stop it. Let's see. No. No. We got a couple more with 2 lines in them though, and does that go here? It looks like it could, but it's just not quite lining up. Okay, well that's fine. This is pretty good. This does not... I'm trying to think, is this... This almost has to be over here. That's what I thought originally, and I think it does. I think this has to be, like, over here somewhere. So we need the connecting pieces between here, right? Okay, I think that's doable. So how do these go together? Is the question. Mitzi. Let's see. This is. Hold on. No. Maybe this doesn't look like it, though, does it? It doesn't look like it. So this has to, the curve of this obviously has to be like this, right? Clearly. We need a white one that's curved. Like just a plain one, not white, but just a plain one that's curved. I mean, this looks, I mimic something, but I don't think that's quite right. That's got a little curvy side. This is the opposite. Bitsy. Wait. Cool. That was fortuitous. Okay, so this goes like that? Like this swoops down here? It looks like it, doesn't it? Do we have something that's got a big chunky swoop on it? I mean, it kind of looks like that, but not. Okay. This is slowly coming together. This is hard, though. This is a really hard one. We've tried. Yeah, these don't. Again, they feel like they're going to fit in this, in making up this curve, but we need something between them. Betwixt and between. Let's see. Mitzi, get your snoot out of there. I like this big chunky one. I don't know which way the line's going though, so that we'll have to hold off on that one a little bit because a little confusing. It's a little bit confusing. This feels like it could go here-ish, right? Maybe over here somewhere? Maybe, I'm not sure. Let's see. Can we have one with just a real gentle little curve? I'm not seeing it. And it's obviously it's there. Wait. Yeah, no, that's not. No. Okay. What I really like about this is that they're really expert at very slowly ramping up the difficulty. Like they do a really, really, really good job of it. Would that fit in there? No. No, it would not, sadly. And what about that one? What's going to fit in there? I don't see, I'm looking around and I don't quite see something that would notch into there. Mitzi. Bad kitty. Okay. Well, let's keep going. Okay, so we have these two, which are pretty obvious. We got one that's like a big chunky chunker. There. Perfect. Does this fit under there? Not quite. Okay. Wait, does this fit under there? It does not, but it's close. It's definitely very close. I don't think we have any more with two. We don't. So this is interesting. Which means these are going to be kind of multi-pieces, right? Going up and going down. So how is that going to work? Hold on. There. Okay. We're slowly putting some pieces together. Like, Mitzi. We had something else that had those kind of extreme. Not that, but where was that? I always think like these types of shapes are an opportunity for a little bit for misdirection. Feels like that could go there. Or maybe there. Maybe. This feels like this has to go in here somewhere, right? Don't know about that one. I don't understand why I can't quite get that one. Let's go here, maybe? Probably. Nah, the curve isn't right. The curve, it's a little bit more closer to this, I think. A little bit. So that's probably the right orientation. It's probably the right orientation. Okay. We need a piece that's going to fit in here as well. Move some of these over so we're not causing trouble. This piece might go in there. It does. Okay, so this maybe is like that, perhaps? No. Would it be maybe over here? That seems like that might work. Oh, look at that! Oh, wait. Oh, wait, what was that one? Here. Oh, I think it's super sneaky. Look at that. Hold on. Things are coming together. Heck yeah. Things are starting to come together. I still think this one's in here somewhere, but I don't know where. This probably goes down more like that. Oh, wow. I didn't think those were going to get together. That's really cool. Okay. That doesn't go there. Does this go here? It does. Oh, wait, hold it. Stop, wait, stop, hold it, wait, stop. There. Cool. This is legitimately coming together and it's pretty exciting. I'm here for it. No, it needs to be smaller than that. That's not the right orientation either. And it's got to be a little chunky as well, right? Got to be kind of chonkers. I don't know about that. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. That was confusing to me. And there's also a swoopy one up here on the top, so we need to keep that going. Let's see. What about this? This is a very curious shape here. That's not right. Wait, this one looks like it might fit. And it does. It fits. No. Nope. Wait. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Yes. Okay, do we have one with a line that's got a little, like, booty shape? Oh, no, that's not quite right. Like, it looks like a little boot. Not booty, you know what I mean. Words mean things, Snorgle. Snap out of it. Okay, there's got to be one that's got a tiny, like this, little bit of stuff. Nice. We're still gonna keep, wait. Does this go here? No. I keep trying to shove this into some place where it's not working. Which is not great. Okay. Mitzi, get your snoot out of there. Wait, does this go here? No. What about this? No. Maybe up at the top, maybe up here somewhere? I'm not sure. This one is confusing me a little bit because it got to go in here somewhere, but I'm not seeing how it's going to fit and still. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Because we got a couple of these, right? We got, like, there's this one. Oh, that fits right there. Okay, cool. And then we got this little one here. There's a lot of small pieces, though, and they're not quite snapping together. I mean, it could be like that. It could be like that. Wait. What about this? Oof, man, that one took forever. Okay, so now we have 2 lines we have to stick in here. So it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be very tricky. Yeah. That's a very specific shape here. That's not quite the shape we need. Wait, what about this? No. Hold it. Wait, I have an idea. Yep. Does this go here? It does. Nice. Okay, so let me think. This one was like, I think, if my visual memory is right, this one's kind of up like here. So I could. Oh, wait a minute. That goes there. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I'm glad I found its home. Okay. This is going to be just a white piece in here. Do we have something to get those 2 little nubbins on it? I don't really see anything, which tells me it might be. Tells me that might not be it. And we also had a. Now that I think about it, wasn't there a little like snoot on top? I think there was. That looks like that could go there. Maybe. Maybe? I'm not sure. And I'm not going to start guessing at this point. I mean, that's all I've been doing, frankly, the whole time. Wait, I see where this goes. This goes into here. Yeah. Nope. Wonder where this goes. Let's stop it. Okay, we're getting this together. This is slowly coming together, which is good. I still want to know where these fit in. Wait, I see. I'm an idiot. Oh, hold it. Yep. Okay. Let's see. We got this. Look at this. We got this. Maybe. Probably don't get this at all. Okay. What's with that? I've got this rounded piece here too, and I'm not sure where that goes. Mitzi, now you're just doing it to be irritating. It's not a good look, even for a cat. Just saying. I think it almost has to be like that. Almost. Wait. No, that's. Let's see. That's a little too much, right? It's probably up like that. Does that go there? It seems like it might, but it doesn't. Wait. There. Okay. So this goes down a little bit. I didn't remember making that move, but it obviously does. It's so weird. Like, wait. Mitzi, you're walking all over everything. Honestly, there. Okay. Let's go here. It does. I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have thought that in a million years. That's interesting. So this has to fit here somewhere, and it does. And then that go. Oh, neat. Oh, it's really coming together. Okay. Let's see. This one goes here. Yeah. One goes. No. Oh, this one goes here. This one goes here. Let's see. That's no. Go there? No. Oh, this goes up. This is up here. I'm stupid. Wait, other way. Nope. No, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I am stupid. We'll figure it out. This goes in there. It does. Oh! Oh, wow. There we go. Wow, that was hard. Holy crap, 40 minutes. Uh-oh, Mitzi. Mitzi, that's a really nice... Oh, Mitzi. Well, I think that's a pretty good place to end this video. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough of Mizi NO, a very, very, very naughty kitty who keeps breaking all my stuff and we have to put it back together. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for more Mizi NO. See you next time.